Hey everybody, it's Roberto. So I'm here on the Sony RX100 Mark V. This is my new camera, and I want to show you guys how this handles 4K video. So I know there are a lot of people who are concerned about the 4K video capabilities of this camera. It's something that I've been thinking about. There is a lot of people who will talk about Sony cameras doing 4K video, but having a tendency to overheat. While my experience is that this camera did get rather warm while filming in 4K, I wouldn't say that it necessarily overheated, but I also am staying within the recommended time limit for filming 4K video, which is roughly 5 minutes. So you really can't do much more with it than 5 minutes of 4K video at a time. In fact, once you shoot about 5 minutes of continuous 4K video, you have to take a break before you can start filming again. So that's a little bit problematic if you're somebody who's prioritizing 4K video. And so this is not necessarily the perfect 4K video camera, but at the same time, for what this camera does very well, I don't necessarily think that that's a deal breaker. 4K video is a fantastic feature, but this camera's primary uses, in my opinion, are travel and vlogging. As a camera that's geared toward travel and vlogging, I don't necessarily think you'll be shooting in 4K all the time, or that you need to. If you're doing travel, then you can actually break up your shots, and so even if you want to do a 4K travel video, and I know a lot of people who do that, it isn't necessarily something that you won't be able to do. However, what I think it does mean is that you have to use the camera a bit more conservatively. You have to decide what you want to shoot and when, and you have to be very thoughtful about it because you don't have the unlimited, capacity to just shoot whatever you'd want. This could be more difficult if you want to do 4K time lapses, for example. This will ride the line of that just depending on how long you want to shoot those gorgeous time lapses for. So I can see how that would be an issue for some people. Overall, I would say that I'm satisfied with the 4K image quality that this produces. And again, it does have its limits. I will also produce high quality 4K video at 30 frames per second at 100 megabits, but I think that that is the most it can really do in terms of 4K. You can't use all the other features that you might like to with the 4K video, and you also can't shoot at 60 frames per second. And for a lot of you, I know that that would be a bummer considering this is a $1,000 camera, and there are other cameras where you might have those capabilities. One of the things the camera does do very well when it comes to 4K video is that it does give you an indicator when the camera is overheating, and so you have the ability to go ahead and take a break, stop recording, shut it down and let it cool off. And that's something that I think could be a very useful feature so that you don't risk damaging the camera. But again, I just wish that this would actually shoot longer 4K video without these kind of restrictions. For the money that you're spending on the RX100 series, I think it's something that Sony could have figured out at this point. And it's one of the things that I'm a little bit disappointed with the camera, but overall, I can't complain too much. 4K video is still relatively new technology. It's still developing, and so far, Sony's one of the companies that's been getting it right more than wrong. I think that maybe in the next edition of this camera, they would have done a better job on the heating issues. When shooting with their full frame cameras, such as the Sony A7s II, I didn't experience the overheating issue that a lot of people talk about, but that's just me. Some of my friends that shoot on other Sony cameras, they've told me that they haven't had any overheating issues, so it might just come down to a little bit of luck, but ultimately, I do know that a lot of people have said that that could be problematic for them when shooting in 4K, but it's the only time I've actually experienced it. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think about the 4K footage here from the Sony RX100. Do you think that the 4K quality is actually really good? What do you guys think about the overheating issue? Let me know in the comment section. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out the other awesome stuff on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today. Take care.